Eraser is finally first? What in the smokes is going on? I didn't think that would happen. What, the French toast? What in the French toast is going on, y'all? I'm just kidding. I'm always first. How's this sound? Can you hear the background noise or no? Like the background scary noise or no? You're always first. You're so funny. You are too funny. Okay. Okie dokie. Bum, bum, bum. Sounds fine. Can you hear the scary sounds in the background or no? Is it ominous for you? Missy, what's up, baby? What they do, bugaboo? Oh, man. I'm excited for tonight, y'all. I missed doing the podcast last week. Like, I was super, super sad that we weren't able to do it, but I appreciate everybody who understood that my internet was out and understood that, you know, sometimes life throws you a curveball and you got to make things happen. So, unfortunately, that's what we had to do. We had to go with it. What's up, Master Shred? I'm scared. You should be scared. We're going to be telling some scary stories as well as wanting to hear feedback from y'all about scary stories too. So if you have any scary stories, you are more than welcome to join our Discord and come in and tell us your stories. Whether, you know, whether it's about aliens, Bigfoot, whatever it could possibly be, you are more than welcome to come in. Faux show, yes. And we have some scary stories on Lullaby. It's like, Missy, oh no, I don't have Wi-Fi. Hold up. My husband changed the password. I gotta reconnect. Because we had to get a new modem. Sorry about all the issues, guys. But again, I appreciate you guys. Let's go. Hopefully that'll work. Log me in, baby. But yeah. What the heck? Why is it doing that to you? I'm sorry. I got one life experience scary story, but I'm not a good storyteller. Dude, you can even type it in the channel if you want. You're more than welcome to do it on Twitch or on Kick. Either one. Doesn't really bother me either way. We are live right now on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. We do podcasts every Wednesdays and Fridays. Wednesdays are usually just having, our viewers come in, kind of tell us their stories, as well if we have crazy stories or anything that we want to do. And then Friday nights are usually when we want to showcase something. The past Friday night, we showcased Arizona Superstition Mountain. And the Friday before that, we showcased Amityville Horror. And the Friday before that, we showcased Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So we're going to be doing stuff like that. I gotcha. Let me what? Yeah. Just tell me you don't want to come into the channel, or if you want to come into the channel, you are more than welcome to. That is what we do. That is what we do this for. We want people to come in and share their stories. There are so many freaky things. The crazy thing is that people don't realize how many creepy things happen in the world. How many crazy experiences people actually see and, experience. It's just insane. It really is insane. There's Missy. I got you, babe. I got you. Boogaboo. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Twerk, twerk. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm pulled up and ready to rock. All right, I am ready to go too. Let me get into Discord. Let's go, baby girl. Let's get it.
Yeah.
1, 2, I'm coming for you. What up, Missy? I had to make a creepy entrance. You know how I do it. Let's go. I kind of missed it. I missed the podcast. I had podcasts
Yes.
I wanted to do it.
Girls.
Yes. And I'm so excited to hear what you got going on. I am so excited.
Okay. First of all, how is the fan noise and everything?
I don't actually hear fan noise, but I think I have to turn you up a little bit. You're kind of low.
Is that what's going on? I know we
I got
adjusted
you.
things last time.
Well, I pulled you up to I think you're at 120 and I can hear you good now. So I think we're good on my end. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
You sound fabulous.
Awesome.
As far as I know.
Awesome.
I'm waiting for Beyondus to come back in and I'll have him double check on his end with, checking the stream out. And I'm on camera, guys.
She's on camera. Also, guys, I am streaming with Missy Misfire. Click that link right there. Definitely go show her some love. Master Shred, you definitely want to check her out. If you haven't downloaded Kick, definitely download Kick and give it a try. I promise you won't be disappointed. I absolutely love Kick.
I aim to please.
She is a pleaser. She is a pleaser.
Hey, yo.
I don't know why we always get into these conversations. It's really, it's not meant to happen, but it always seems to happen. It's just what it is. We can't deny it or whatever. It is what it is. What it is.
You look
so cute and spooky. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I went with the red and the lashes, and
Oh my. Hold the phone. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait. Hang on. Wait. I gotta give you guys the... Look at... These are my skinnier shorts. Do you see this? These are my skinnier shorts, guys.
Look at you. And look at how big they are on you.
I know. They're already loose as hell.
We need a belt.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And, the pants that I used to wear that were snug on me, I could literally almost completely fit, a Beyondist in there.
Wow.
That's how much bigger they are. But I'm I can't do too much moving around because the background here will go flying.
I feel
we don't want that to happen.
You look so cute, though. I love that outfit. That's adorable. What you doing, baby? Are you about to unplug me?
Are you about to unplug me?
He's over there by the monitor. I'm getting nervous.
Huh?
What are you doing over there?
You mean the motor?
The modem. Yeah, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Look what came in and followed you. A dog. Yeah, dude.
I got a follow.
Yay!
Oh.
Did you get a follow?
No, I thought you were talking to me.
Oh no, Duke, my brother-in-law's dog, followed him into the room, so he's over here. Let's go. Ooh, ooh.
And by the way, can I just say,
Mhm.
this choker did not fit me before.
I
Did
know,
not
but
fit
it's
me
so
before, and now
cute.
I'm like, I've got actually extra space. Like there's like an inch and a half extra dangling of the chain. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick selfie, guys.
Okay, so we do have somebody, Master Shred, on my Twitch that has responded to let us know about one of his stories. Do you want me to go ahead and start with that real quick?
Yes, absolutely. Let's get it. Let's kick it off. Cody, by the way, if you want to join us for any stories, like if you have anything you want to share or anybody else in the chat, feel free to jump in the waiting room. It's SS Discord. Oh my god, I can't spell. I'm so sorry.
So it says, growing up, we lived in a small house that was falling apart from the roof down. Well, I used to experience crazy noises. I had a snake crawl over my hand and go inside the couch when I was sitting down. Hello? No, thank you. I would have already moved. Because I don't, I don't play with snakes. Then one time my mom pulled the carpet to clean it, and under it was a tarot card and a voodoo circle. I remember the landlord couldn't rent out that place after we moved out, and we lived there for a long time, so that spoke volumes. I lived in a haunted house. That's freaking crazy. Hold on, so your mom pulled up the carpet and there was a tarot card with a voodoo circle? What does that mean, Missy?
That could be somebody trying to scare people. Okay. That's one reasoning. It could be something like,
it was the death card too.
Well, see, death is not necessarily a bad card. It's usually a card that represents things like something is ending.
Oh.
So maybe they did that as they were moving out, like saying this is the end of my time here.
Oh, like an end of a chapter.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So, I'm just making sure all my sound thingies are correct.
That's freaking creepy, dude.
Yes. For sure. Okay. So yeah, that's wild. Speaking of snakes being loose in the house, I never used to mind snake. Well, I would go through like phases of being okay with snakes and then terrified of snakes, and just back and forth, back and forth. And during a time when I wasn't feeling particularly afraid of snakes, I caught a garden snake and I brought him inside and kept him in a little jar, and he had a little stick and some leaves and grass in the jar, and I would stick stuff in there for him to eat, bugs and things. And the top of the jar was sealed. Like there was a seal on the top, and it had like little tiny holes in there, like not big enough for him to get through. And one night I went to bed and I woke up the next morning and he was gone.
What?
And I have no idea where he went, and we never found him. Ever.
Oh, hell no.
At all. So, that was very strange. I don't know if maybe someone had come in the middle of the night and like let him outside or something. Like my mom wasn't a fan, or what happened, but he just disappeared. And after that point, I was terrified I was going to wake up and he was going to be in my bed or something.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was the big fear at that moment in my life. That he was going to be there. Didn't like that at all. Me and snakes have a thing.
My cousin had she had what are they? Ball pythons.
Oh god, my cousins had one of those too, and
they bred them though. and she was young, and they got out. The eggs hatched, and the baby ones got out, and they couldn't find them. Well, lo and behold, they were in the walls, dude. I'm not kidding you. And I remember my aunt, her mom, called my mom and was like, Angela, you have to come over here. I need your help. One of the snakes is peeking through. It had moved the electrical socket thing out of the way with its face, dude. And she was like, you gotta come help me. I can't touch the damn snake. I can't touch the damn snake. And so my mom went over there, and I went with her, and I remember they pulled out, and I'm talking about, this was like a year and a half that these snakes had gotten loose. This sucker was so freaking big. I don't know what the hell it was eating in the walls.
Probably all the mice in the walls.
Oh my God, it was so big. I remember my mom pulled it out, and she was like,
that's what she said.
What the hell, right? It was scary. It was completely scary. Oh, Master Shred also asked, I wasn't allowed in the kitchen because something about it not being safe. There was always noises during the day, like someone walking around the house, but we would go investigate and there would be nothing there. That is creepy, Master Shred. That is really creepy. Did you experience, like, anything? Yeah. Did you ever see anything? Did you experience any kind of, like, things being thrown? Apparitions? Right. Any kind of touching? I lived in a haunted house. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that completely. Holy. I don't know. That's creepy all on its own.
So, yeah, that's... The kitchen is not safe. The floor is lava. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's a lot.
Every time I went to go turn off the light in my room, it was always lava, dude. I would run so fast. I was like, okay,
oh God,
let's go. Let's get ready. We're going.
You just like leap into bed. You're just like running, and you're just like boing.
And then you cover your face, and you're like, oh gosh, I think I hear something. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Like, that was my childhood. Well, hell no. Never.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
I seen a little hairy monkey in the corner of my eye once in the house.
What?
How little was it? Right? Are you sure it was a monkey? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. See, that brings me back to being afraid of the closet. Because the show I saw on Tales of the Dark Side was when I was 2 years old, and it was the scientist who did... he did things to his daughter, and his daughter was a monkey that lived in the closet, and he would lock her away in there.
God, yeah.
I turned and it was gone. It was an evil spirit. Dude, that is terrifying. I would be terrified if I saw a little monkey. I don't know what I would do, actually. I think I would probably pee myself first and run. Oh my goodness. Does anybody else have any stories that they want to share? Anybody in your channel? I like that we're sitting here snacking. You're snacking on, what is that, a cracker?
Yeah, she left.
Gerber snack animal crackers.
Oh! And I'm snacking on a Hershey chocolate bar. Let's go. This is how we do it. Gotta love us.
Yes, for sure. But hey, it's working, right? Cody said if it has anything, he'll jump in.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Anybody else have anything that they want to share with the group around the campfire?
Yes, yes.
Now that we're all cozy and hanging out. I'm just excited to be back, guys. I really am. I miss you guys.
Whose computer are you on right now?
Beyonda's.
Okay, cool. Because your camera is on point, girl. Let me tell you. Your camera is not, like, stuttering or anything. It's perfect.
Yeah. It's going to be even better after tomorrow. Like, we'll be able to do even more stuff.
I'm
like,
excited.
he'll be able to play COD and shit like that. Because we got him a little birthday present that's an upgrade to his RAM.
Master Shred said when we moved from the house, we all thought that all the BS was over with, but then all of a sudden we would hear little footsteps on the ceiling at our new house. That was the last of it. Are you sure? Dude, that's like my biggest fear. Okay, so one of the biggest fears for me, like if you're renting, a lot of times people don't ever look at the attic. Like when renters move out, a lot of the homeowners don't actually go into the attic and stuff like that. And so it's always like, number one, have they left something behind that you do not want in your home? Oh, man. Number one. Number two, did they actually stay and they're creeping in your
They're
attic?
just hiding, yeah.
Yeah. And like those are all like very terrifying things because nowadays, you know how life is and stuff, and it is hard to find like places.
Absolutely.
And you never know. Or do they have like creepy things? Like, did they leave cameras up and you have no idea? Like you're changing in the closet,
Smoke
and
detectors and stuff. Yeah.
It's like so many different scary things, but that's a whole nother story. But no, like the biggest fear for me is you don't know the person who lived there before you. You don't know what they're into. You don't know what kind of, because there are so many people into black magic, so many people into all different kinds of things. And then a lot of people have older items. A lot of people, like to do like estate sales, garage sales. And more times out of more times there are things that unfortunately have some kind of spirit attraction to it, and you're bringing that into your home. And so maybe they left something in the attic, and it had like the Robert the doll. It has some kind of creepy. We're still doing that, by the way, Missy. I know you're trying so hard to wait on that one, but we're still gonna do Robert the doll, guys. We are gonna definitely do a whole series on dolls. So if you're into dolls, that'll definitely be a great time. If you're not into dolls, that's going to be one that you're going to want to pass.
I think I'm sick that day.
Yeah, it's going to be in October, so we're good. We're good. We got some time.
I don't know. I might.
Achoo. Oh, man, that's funny. But yeah, like, there's just so many different things that spirits can attach to, and you have no idea. Anywho, what about those lullabies? Can you give us, like, one?
So, nursery rhymes, especially, is what I was investigating for today. I was thinking for Friday we could save, like, sort of the meat and potatoes of the fairy tales. And do those on Friday, because some of those are a little bit more intensive and have a deeper, there's my glasses, there we go, a deeper story. So the first one, I've got a whole list here. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Right? There's a few different meanings behind that one.
Really?
So, yes. The first that people think is that Humpty was not a person, but was actually a cannon. Hi, DJ. Was a cannon from around the time of England's King Charles I. Said cannon was used, obviously, for violent means to invade the city of Colchester during the English Civil War. It sat up on a church tower, but then plummeted to the ground when it was hit by cannonballs from opposing forces and was destroyed for good. That's one possible explanation, but there's no real historical, like, documentation on that. However, here's where it gets crazy. They discovered one of the old kings, I believe it was King Richard the First. They found him under a parking lot in England. They were doing an archaeological dig under the parking lot. Let me just verify that, though.
Okay.
King... There we go. Richard the Third, I'm sorry. And he was a very unusual character. He had a hunchback. He was deformed. and he wasn't one of the best kings as far as I'm aware, and the people would make fun of him, and there's talk that he was referred to as Humpty Dumpty, stupid names that people make up for people.
Mm-hmm.
And so during a battle, it said that he was fallen off his horse and was trampled so badly that he couldn't be put back together again.
Ew.
Yes. So that's the one to kick us off there.
Mm.
Um, this one's kind of tame by comparison. It's more just a commentary, really, on. Yes, there is tons of theories on that, Colton. Um,
Yeah, tons
this
of
one,
theories.
this one actually came about after they had or after they had found his remains underneath the car park, though, because they had no idea that he was crippled before then.
Ew. Huh.
Yeah,
I'm
so
good.
that
Good.
that
Just
was
made
like a
some.
whole revelation. Um, so the next one
What
is
is
Baba
Bai Bim
Black
Bap?
Sheep,
I
which
have
is
no idea. I want a
more a
picture.
commentary
Send me
on
a
the
picture,
state of
Colton.
things in England, where wool was a large part of the economy. Hi, Herbal, I see you. Um, and so it was a major source of income back in the day during King Edward the First's reign, which I believe he was known as Edward the Confessor. Nope, that was Edward Longshanks. My bad. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a history buff, guys, so things like this definitely interest me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, so during the time of Edward the First, he imposed exorbitant taxes and gave none of the dividends to the poor tenants. The original last two lines of the nursery rhyme were actually, instead of and some for the little boy that lives down the lane, it was none for the little boy who cries down the lane. So, in other words, one for the master, one for the dame, and none for the little boy that cries down the lane. So, the master being the king, the dame being the church, taking their cut. And that
Mm.
left nothing of the sale of this wool for the people actually obtaining it and bringing it to market.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that comes in, and then it sort of picked up some racial undertones as time went on. Obviously, black sheep, and then the master. Things like that. So it's kind of morphed over time. This next one you probably have all heard: Georgie Porgy putting him pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. So Georgie Porgy, it said, is referring to um, Prince Regent George of England, who was a notorious glutton. He was overly fond of the ladies, even though they may or may not have been
Fond of
fond of
him.
him. Mm-hmm. Hence, kissing the
Is it
girls and making
Korean
them cry.
marinated
Obviously, he
beef,
was doing a lot more than
rice,
kissing
and
them.
crispy rice with different
Um,
vegetables?
and he said
That
that
sounds
it's
delicious.
said that
I
he
made
had gotten involved
spaghetti.
in this boxing contest,
It was really good
probably
with
related
garlic bread.
to his behavior with the ladies. And instead of fighting in this boxing contest, he ran away. He cowered out.
Oh wow.
So yeah, when the boys came out to play, little Georgie didn't want to play anymore. So yeah, that's a
Oh okay.
tale of warning to the young ladies to stay away from guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
Goosey Goosey Gander is sort of a commentary on the state of the church during Henry VIII's reign. When Catholic priests were not allowed to pray in Latin. They weren't allowed to to hold
For
mass.
your
They
first
weren't
time saying
allowed
you
to
cooked
do
it, you
anything
actually
of that
cooked it.
nature.
Wow.
So they would often do their services and their private prayers in things called priest holes,
Hmm.
which are little hidden nooks, kind of like Anne Frank style hidden little places. Um, and this is during the 16th century in England, like I said, the time of Henry VIII. And if they were caught, they were thrown down the stairs,
The
which
fudge?
was a euphemism for being imprisoned or killed, thrown down the stairs in the poem Goosey Goosey Gander. Um, so it's basically just a poem about religious persecution using, ridiculousness. And I don't actually have that one, the actual version of it, do I?
Well, it looks amazing. Very,
Um,
very delish. Hell yeah.
Goosey Goosey Gander, do I have you?
Goosey, goosey,
I
gander.
don't. If you want to maybe pull that one up while I go on to the next one, do that.
Like you want the lyrics to it?
Yeah, just the actual poem itself, or the nursery rhyme.
Okay.
The next one is London Bridge is falling down, which we all know that one. London Bridge is falling down, falling
Falling
down,
down,
falling
falling
down.
down.
London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. And there's a few different sort of
Sent it to you.
speculations. Perfect. Um, there's a few different speculations on what it's exactly referring to, but most
What
academics
up,
believe
Scrappy?
that it
Hello,
is
hello.
referring to a Viking raid in 1014 on London, and that the bridge was destroyed during one of these raids. So
Hmm.
so yeah, they basically destroyed a good portion of the bridge at that point at the hands of Olaf II of Norway. And there is rumors also that part of the meaning behind the song is that they built the bridge on a foundation of child sacrifice in order to make the bridge strong. So apparently the children's souls would allegedly keep the bridge nice and sturdy. Hi Scrappy, how are you? Um so yeah, there's a few different theories there, but honestly I'm more inclined to think that it's definitely having to do with the Viking attack or something else entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there was a time in England's history where they would put people's heads on spikes on the bridge for treason and things like that, then send their body parts to the four corners of England. And, so there's some like innuendos and metaphors that it could potentially be referring to in regard to that. But everybody has their own theories and opinions on there. And we do have the lyrics for Goosey Goosey Gander. So it's Goosey Goosey Gander, whither shall I wander? Wander? That's very Shakespearean, guys.
Very.
And that's intentionally done. I can guarantee you that it is worded that way. Whither shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs, and in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers, so I took him by the left leg and threw him down the stair.
Hmm.
So this person is saying he went into his wife's room and there was an old man, a priest, who wouldn't say his Anglican prayer, the Church of England, their prayers. And so he was charged as a heretic and thrown down the stairs, aka imprisoned.
Wow.
So yeah, a lot of dark meanings behind these nursery rhymes and poems. My next one is one of my I don't want to say favorites, but it's one of the most interesting characters in history. Um, so the next nursery rhyme is about Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
Hmm.
And the person behind this is anything but a nice little sweet gardener. So that poem goes, Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Well, this one is about Queen Mary the First of England, who was known as Bloody Mary. Thank you, Embrace. I appreciate you.
Ooh, Bloody Mary.
Appreciate. She was a homicidal maniac.
What?
Uh, yes, very big on torture, very bloody.
Ew.
She was known as the murderous queen, Bloody Mary, and a bunch of other not so nice names. So she persecuted Protestants for turning away from the Catholic faith. Faith. I cannot talk tonight. Um, so that's a lot of what goes on in England's history, by the way, is like this religion versus that religion, but it's all the same religion, it's just different branches, obviously. Um, so like Catholicism versus Protestant and yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth nonsense. So silver bells and cockle shells refer to torture devices. And I didn't actually get to look those up.
What, cocker shells?
Cockle shells? Yes.
Cockle.
Cockle shells. Silver bells and cockle shells. Let's see if we can get a picture and let's see if it's stream appropriate.
Oh, it's just a seashell. Okay.
Well, yes, but the torture device aspect
Oh.
of it. Okay, so silver bells are thumb screws, which crushed the thumb between two hard surfaces by the tightening of a screw. Cockle shells are instruments of torture attached to the genitals.
What?
Mm-hmm. Do with that what you will, guys. And
Oh.
then the pretty maids all in a row, those were the original guillotines. All in a row, all lined up, off with their heads.
Oh, my Lanta.
Um, so here's a little info on that. Beheading a victim was fraught with problems. It could take up to 11 blows to actually sever the head. The victim often resisted and had to be chased around the scaffold. Margaret Pole, the Countess of Salisbury, did not go willingly to her death and had to be chased and hacked at by the executioner. These problems led to the invention of a mechanical instrument known as the guillotine, also called the maiden or maze.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
the maiden had been long in use in England before Lord Morton, Regent of Scotland during the minority of James VI, had a copy constructed of the maiden, from which had been used in Halifax and Yorkshire. Ironically, Lord Morton fell from favor and was the first to experience the maiden in Scotland.
Holy moly.
So yeah, that's a fun one, right, guys? The next one is also about Little Miss Mary. So, Three Blind Mice is about Mary and her little friends that were Protestant noblemen that tried to overthrow her. So, the blind mice, uh, obviously they're blind because their religion makes them blind to the real faith. The farmer's wife, is obviously Queen Mary because she owned vast tracts of land, vast amounts of farmland. And the three blind mice were the noblemen. Where are their names? I have them. That's Mary Mary. There we go. Oh, Humpty Dumpty. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Bum.
It's terrifying.
That one doesn't actually have it.
And we grew up singing these. That's what's even creepier.
Yes, yeah. Little playground, lolly lolly laws. Yeah.
Well, even I didn't even realize how morbid the Three Blind Mice song actually is.
Yes, three blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all went after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Yeah.
Yeah,
Except
like,
she didn't cut their tails off. She burned them at the stake for heresy.
oh my gosh.
Yes.
Eef.
Um
In
so
1555. Ew.
all right. So I must have closed that page down. That's okay. It's not important what their names exactly were. They're lost to history.
Thomas
Um
Ravenscroft was the publisher.
mm,
But yeah, I don't have any names for you. Sorry.
that's okay. Um Obviously Eeny Meeny Miny Mo is not dark in a historical sense in that regard, but it's incredibly racist. Because the original word was not catch a tiger by his toe. It was
Mm.
another word that ended in GER. Yeah, I'll let
What
you
the
fill in
hell
the
was
rest of that
that?
word. Not appropriate,
Oh my
you
Lanta.
know. Yes, it was originally the N word with the hard R. Um so yeah, super super racist little nursery rhyme. Um
Oh.
Rockabye Baby. Rockabye baby in the treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby,
Cradle and
cradle and
all.
all. As you can tell, it is not. Hi, Santi. It's not a great rhyme as it is, but it's believed that it's referring to um a little bit of presto changeo that happened um when the child of King James II and his queen was rumored to have actually been born from someone else and smuggled into the birthing room to ensure a Catholic heir to the throne. The wind is referred to as Protestantism, which eventually blew them all away. Um, so yeah, that whole little bit of treason did not go over well.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um, so yeah, that's the meaning on that one. Next up we have Ring Around the Rosie. Does anybody want to take a guess what that one refers to?
I don't even know at this point. There are so many things. Like it's probably about death or somebody getting strangled. I don't even know.
So the lyrics go: Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies,
What up, Santi?
ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Hey, Jackie. So a pocket full of posies,
Mm-hmm.
ring around the rosy. Uh, they believe it refers to the bubonic plague. However, the rhyme actually dates back before then, but it may or may not have had different lyrics. But during the time of the bubonic plague, ring around the rosy referred to the swelling of the lymph nodes, which was one of the symptoms of the illness. The swelling was in a circular shape, ring, and it was dotted by a red rash at the center, the rosy. Those who fell ill gave off a very pungent smell, and it was covered up with flowers because back then they believed that the disease was spread by the smell, which seems a little silly to us now, but they believe that these herbal like sachets or like bundles would protect them. So a pocket full of posies, and then ashes, ashes, we all fall down. So they all die. It was like over 100,000 people, I believe, in the 17th century. And a lot of them were cremated to help stop the spread of the disease.
Mm.
So yeah, ring around the rosy. La 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 la.
And we used to sing
Super
all
fun.
of these. Oh my
Uh
gosh. You smell bad, ring around the rosy. Oh
huh.
Lord. That is
Yes, yes.
horrible.
Old Mother Hubbard isn't actually about an old woman and her dog.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's
Let's
about
go.
Cardinal Thomas Wolsey trying to get King Henry VIII an annulment. So the cupboard he goes to is the Catholic Church. So old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. But when she got
Excuse
there, the
me. That
cupboard
was
was
disgusting.
bare. So the church is like, nah, not happening. Um, and so he fails to get that annulment for the king, and yeah, because it was believed that, or it was, kind of talked about that, Henry VIII was this cardinal's dog, his little, mm-hmm, his little
Wow.
pet. Rub a dub dub, 3 men in a tub.
That one I really want to know because 3 men in a tub, rub a dub a dubbing.
So it's believed that that one is not actually referring to the men being in the tub,
Huh.
and that it's sort of like a two girls one cup kind of
Oh God.
like wording, like they're not actually in the tub.
Uh huh.
It's back in the day they used to have these like risque shows, and so they believed that it was a girl in a tub in a racy sort of sideshow thing at a fair or a circus.
Mm-hmm.
That the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker are watching this little show. Sorry guys, I got something in my eye.
Huh.
So yeah, it's about a bunch of perverts watching a girl in a tub show.
Wow.
That was going on my eyeball right now.
Whoa, whoa.
And kids sing about that one. Good time.
Do you have the one on Jack and Jill went up the hill?
Mm-hmm. But if you want to talk about it, feel free.
Okay, I'll read this one because I just found it. But if
Mm-hmm.
I mess up on anything, you go ahead and fix it for me. So
Absolutely.
Jack and Jill. So the thing is, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Well, apparently, you would think it was pretty straightforward, but a small town in England claimed that this was about a real couple in the late 1600s who used to sneak up to the top of the hill for some adulterous activities. Apparently, fetching a pail of water is a creepy euphemism for, what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as quick as the nursery rhyme itself is, the relationship implodes with Jill getting pregnant, Jack smashing his head open on a rock, and Jill dying in childbirth. Do you have that same one, or is yours different?
So I definitely saw that version.
Uh huh.
But also there's speculation that it is King, what's it, Louis and Marie Antoinette,
Oh.
and that they went up the hill to fetch pail of water. In other words,
Brown
they're all
chicken,
high
brown
and mighty.
cow. Uh huh.
They're all high and mighty up on this hill, and then Jack falls down and breaks his crown because he got beheaded. And Jill, Marie Antoinette, came tumbling after.
Oh.
Off with their heads.
Oh, my Lanta. Okay.
So yeah, both are equally
Creepy.
disturbing. Yeah.
Because that's like a big one. Like, we would always sing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a huge one. Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
So y'all know Yankee Doodle, right?
Fear the yellow
Yankee
yet?
Doodle. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. So it's actually an English song. It's not an American song. Um, sorry. And it's an insult.
That's a
Is
great
It's
it?
basically saying Americans, the
Why?
colonists, are freaking stupid.
Wow.
Because the term macaroni
Uh-huh.
was meant to be like, oh, it's the height of fashion.
Alright.
And so they're
We're just
saying that an
eating.
American would stick a feather in his hat and call it the height of fashion.
Yeah.
Aha, aha, aha. You know?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What a slap in the face, man.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's a fun little one there. We did that one, we did that one, we did that one. We did that one, we did that one. Pop Goes the Weasel.
I'm looking at that one right now. I want to hear your
Are
version.
you on the lineup? Is that the website?
Nah. This was
Mm.
called Thought Catalog.
Oh, yeah, I looked at that one earlier. So Pop Goes the Weasel. All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought 'twas all in good sport.
On the next one.
Pop goes the weasel. A penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a needle. That's the way the money
Xbox
goes.
from
Pop
eBay.
goes the weasel.
Xbox.
So
Words,
pop,
SCP.
back in the day, meant to
Skibidi.
pawn,
Skibidi.
and a weasel was referred to as was a coat.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they're talking about a poor man forced to trade the coat off his back for some cash so he could keep a roof over his head. The monkey is the rent collector.
And all you hear is.
Oh.
Um,
It's like.
But by pawning the coat rather than selling it, he hopes to get it back by Sunday so he has something to wear to church.
Oh.
Oh, you're playing evade, but
That makes sense.
it's evade, but it's a. Hold on, I'm joining. That's a different.
That one's not
evade right
horrible.
there. It's made by Leonardo.
Right, it's more just a commentary on the state of things,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what you're witnessing.
as like, with Baba Black Sheep.
Bro, we got
Yep.
to knock off
Um, where's the next one? We did that one. We did that one.
Jump so freaking high. Whoa.
10 Little Indians is more just racist as hell.
Whoa, you can shoot a ton
There are
of
two
them.
versions of that
If you
one.
spam it, it's gonna jump.
One actually uses the N word and the other one uses Indians. And they disappear one by one. You know?
Uh-huh. Do you have one on Peter Pumpkin Eater?
I might
you in the
on
base?
this page. Let me see. No, I don't. Go for it.
No, I'm looking it up because I never
Okay.
thought about it, but what I just
Mhm.
saw on it, it's kind of creepy. So I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe Missy already has it.
Yeah, I don't have that one,
No,
but
I was pulling up yellow.
I'm gonna
Oh my
save
gosh.
this one for the crown of the whole chat tonight. Mary Had a Little Lamb is one of the few with a fairly
All the weapons
clear,
are always-
innocuous origin,
They're like
harmless.
Uh-huh.
And
That lady's dead.
it's just a funny little story about a girl whose lamb came to school with her one day. Like, that's literally it. Okay.
It's not fair.
This is odd history of the different things. Little Jack Horner. He sat in the corner with his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What boy am I?" So basically, this is referring to Thomas Horner, who was the steward deputized to deliver a large pie to Henry VIII. That was that cardinal that we had just talked about, wasn't it? In what was it? Not that one.
Oh my gosh.
Where did that one just go? I know we just talked about him.
The cardinal?
Oh, that was Cardinal Thomas Wolsey. Never mind. Too many Thomases.
Oh, okay.
They need to
Well, let's
pick
bombard
different
the
names.
other-
Mary, Thomas,
Hold on,
James.
let's destroy y'all real quick.
Too many.
I'm getting up there.
Anyway, Thomas Horner. So he was deputized to deliver a large pie, allegedly, to Henry VIII, who at that time was a fat ass, so that's not entirely surprising that they use
Oh my goodness.
the term pie in this metaphor. Concealing the deeds to a number of manors, which were, like
I
housing
just killed myself.
properties and things like that, as a bribe from the Catholic abbot, hoping to save his monastery from the king's anti-Catholic crusade. Horner somehow ended up pilfering one of the deeds himself and helped himself. So his descendants insisted that he paid for the property fair and square, but there's no record of it. So yeah. So it was just a guy that was supposed to be delivering a message with, all these important documents, and he just kind of, I'll take
I
this
wasn't
one.
shooting at you.
You know?
Actually, I wasn't,
Uh-huh.
but you almost attacked me, and I was like, you know what? Now I will.
So I found it about the Peter
Found
Peter
it.
Pumpkin Eater. So originally it was Peter, my Neeper, had a wife and he couldn't keep her. He pats her either way, and later the mice eater
Say goodbye to your friend.
eater. So that was the original Scotland version that people changed to English version to be Peter Peter Pumpkin Eater. Had a wife but could not keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell and he kept her very well there. Peter Peter's Pumpkin Eater, they had another wife and did not love her. Peter learned to read and spell and then he loved her very well. So the pumpkin shell is a chastity belt. Because Peter was a poor man and he married a very unfaithful woman. His wife keeps cheating on him, so Peter continuously and hints had a plan to stop all of this from his wife. The solution was to come to her with a chastity belt, which in terms was the pumpkin shell. A chastity belt could be said to be the metal underwear with a locking key. Hence, no one could enter the woman's private regions except for the person who holds the key. So after this, all above included words have adapted the rhyme and thought in America. All these verses can also be said for the older rhyme themes of Eeper Weeper. So with that said, the most one that we understand is the British or English version.
Yeah.
But the above lyrics clearly say that the words refer to somebody's wife's murder. So he kills his wife and then he remarries, and where he was loved very well.
That's what I got out of it.
That's
Is
crazy.
he put her in a pumpkin shell. In other words, he buried her and grew pumpkins over top of her. He put her in the garden. He used her for fertilizer, and there he kept her very well.
That is crazy.
That's my take on it for sure.
Ew.
So yeah.
And you always hear about that one, Peter Peter Pumpkin Eater. Wow.
And then there's Jack Sprat, could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean.
Oh yeah.
That one there. I feel like that's a poverty commentary.
You got a teammate?
But yeah, there's some interesting ones. You guys have any you'd like to bring up and talk about? Because there's numerous, and I have one major one at the end here to talk about. There's a few still that we haven't brought up. That's for sure.
Did you have the one on Little Jack Jelf
Violence.
was put on a shelf?
Mm-mm.
Violence got me killed.
I just came across this one. So it says Little Jack Jelf was put on a shelf because he could not spell pie. When his Aunt Miss Grace saw his sorrow face, she could not help saying, "Oh, fie." What it's really about is corporal punishment at school. Jack Jelf actually got off pretty lightly in the 17th and 18th century. British school children were often subject to intense corporal punishment when they couldn't master their lessons. Aside from the famous Duncy cap, named after the Scottish intellectual John Dunn Scotus. According to Stanford Encyclopedia in Philosophy, which teachings were seen as such nonsense that his name becomes synonyms with stupidity, boys at school could be hit with birch twigs, and hit with hickory sticks, or made to stand outside with placards around their necks. Wow. To show how stupid they were.
Tactic.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is crazy. Man, people were brutal back in the day.
Oh my god.
Absolutely, man. Like it was a wild, wild world. You're trying to get birched up, Herbal? I'll hit you with a birch cane. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Lady
might be
Bird,
into
Lady
that.
Bird. Do you have that one?
Oh, that one is dark. That one is very dark. So, in America, the words are ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire. Your children are gone. Like, that's the opening of that one. And what it's referring to is, again, religious persecution.
Wow.
Let me pull that one up real quick.
Now I'm gonna get this one. Oh my gosh! Whoa, bowling ball!
There we go. Okay.
Bridge is gone. Where it should be. Right, blow it up. Why is the bridge not going? What is happening with these freaking
There we go.
rockets?
Okay.
I am so sorry, Master Ed. I just totally missed your stuff about the plague. I heard about that back in the day. They would toss kids under the bridge and bury them under the construction process. And the bridge would collapse later on. That's freaking crazy, dude.
Alright,
I am so sorry. I just saw that. My bad. I have like 3 chats open, so it's so hard to pay attention to
I feel
all of them.
that.
I apologize.
Feel that entirely. Alright, here it is. It finally loaded. So the lyrics go, Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children are gone. All except one, and that's little Anne, for she crept under the frying pan.
I'm gonna kill
Yeah.
So,
Mine says the same thing except for it says Ladybird, Ladybird.
yep. And the thing with that is, ladybird is what they call ladybugs in the UK, but it's also, what was it? It was like some sort of religious, like, nickname. And I believe it was for the Catholics.
Her belly's gone!
We're killing you, Ladybird.
She's gone.
Let me see here. You never messaged me, Herbal. You never messaged me. I just sit there all by my lonesome. All the time.
You do have your office hours posted though, too.
I do have office hours.
Yes.
Every day.
Guys, if y'all need to talk to Missy, she does have office hours. What are they again?
Monday through Friday, 1 to 4.
1 to
Pacific
4.
Time.
Yes.
Or by appointment.
Not yet, actually.
Yeah, she'll make time for you. You just gotta get an appointment with her.
She's about to be gone.
Let me see here.
She's gone!
Okay, there we go. So, it's about Ladybird's home being burnt. The theory goes this rhyme is medieval folklore about farmers burning hop vines during the harvest. But it's even darker than that. Where did it go? I definitely had it.
I can read my part if you want.
Sure.
It says this one dates from at least 1744, according to the British Library, and we still don't know what exactly it's about, but some of the theories hold that it may be about Catholics being burned at the stake if they were caught saying Mass in an anti Protestant England. And it also might just be about how killing a ladybug was considered to be bad luck, but either way, it's a singular, strange thing to recite when hapless insect just happens to land on your cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're right.
Here,
It's about the religious part. I
the
think.
religious thing. But I think it goes back even further.
Oh, okay.
Because
God.
around the time Christianity was peaking and spreading in, the UK, all the different areas out there, Europe, ladybugs were seen as a symbol of goddess worship. So the line "Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home" is a reference for pagans to go underground. Your house is on fire, your children are gone, seems to be referring to the destruction of pagan temples and the exodus of followers. The last lines of the rhyme, all but one, and her name is Anne, and this is the old version of it, and she crept under the pudding pan, referring to pagans that have gone into hiding. Another theory is that it originated after the harvest, where spring farmers would release thousands of ladybugs to protect their crops, and when it was time to burn the fields for the following year, the farmers would sing this rhyme to drive the ladybugs away and keep them safe. Hi, Wolfie. But yeah, and then there's the mention of the Catholic phrase "Our Lady."
Oh yeah,
the prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And so the practice of reciting this rhyme was thought to have been used as a warning to those mostly Catholics who declined to participate in Protestant services, which had become mandatory since the Act of Uniformity in 1559 and 1662. This law made it illegal for priests to say Mass and disallowed parishioners to attend. As a result of this act, Mass began to be held in secret fields. Those found guilty of violating the act were subject to imprisonment and fines, and the priests were executed. Many priests were executed by being burnt alive at the stake, or in some cases being hung, drawn, and quartered.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And Anne is, historically a Catholic name as far as I know. It might be older than that, though, if referring to the pagan origins. Which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes actually more sense to me than the Catholic meaning.
Do you have one on the telltale tit?
No.
Have you ever heard of that one?
No.
Me either. So it says, "Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit, and all the dogs in town shall have a little bit."
Huh.
It says it's what happens to snitches. You get stitches. The rhyme is basically a threat. The word telltale, which originated in its around the 1540s, is a tattletale, and this rhyme was proved to have people who went to the teacher to report about the mischiefs that were happening. They would be terrified, and the children would start singing this rhyme around them to scare them not to do it again. And it was very effective. I had never heard of this though. Telltale.
Yeah, I'd never heard that one. That's probably more of a UK based rhyme.
Could you imagine? You go tell the teacher and they're like, "Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit." Like, what? Oh my gosh, I'd be like, I'm never telling the teacher nothing again. Forget that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was just an awkward one. Like, I had never heard of that.
No, I feel ya. Let's see here. Does anybody else have any nursery rhymes that they know the dark origins of that you want to share?
Lucas.
I'm looking at Hickory Dickory Dock right
Name
now
technically as Lucius, honestly.
and what it could be referring to.
It's the emoji.
That's just the
Oh,
poetic
no.
analysis. That's not what I want. So in French, hic doridoc means here is the door. Another theory is that it's a mnemonic device for counting sheep.
Have the same beat.
There's several theories on this one.
Oh, no, don't do it. Okay, who's it? Yes, sacrifice yourself for us.
Long regarded as one of the most. Interesting.
Oh, he's dead, Jay. You killed him.
Yeah, see, this one
Land on that.
is talking about the Humpty Dumpty. King Richard III. He was humpbacked and was defeated at the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485.
He got me. Golly,
Do you have one about the old man?
I was expecting to see you descending towards me, but
This old man.
Mhm.
I read something about that earlier, but I didn't save that page for some stupid reason.
no.
My internet crashed on me earlier, so.
Well, it says this old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. And what this is about is punishment to the Irish. And so the old man was a debt collector who evicted people who could not pay rent. He would take their shoes, rip their doors down, and whip them to having hives, and so on, to what they would do to them.
That's interesting because the one that I read,
Uh-huh.
it was a warning about a creepy old man
Huh. That's crazy.
doing things to children. Yeah.
Okay. That one's way creepier than this one.
Yep.
Bro, we should try to play your next
So yeah,
podcast
that's.
after
I was like,
which one do you want? Trap
that's a
rooms?
lot.
Right? Oh, man.
You want library?
Graveyard shift.
I don't even know what my picture is.
Okay, this person got way off in left field talking about Hickory Dickory Dock. Okay, so Hickory Dickory Dock just seems to be like just a play on words and stuff, but I don't know. There might be some meaning behind there. If anybody finds any meaning behind Hickory Dickory Dock, let me know. Alright, so I'm gonna throw this one out for you guys. So, the Muffin Man.
Ooh.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Kind of.
The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man.
I had to mute myself. I'm sorry. I love it.
You're what?
I had to mute myself because it was so cute.
You got picked up.
The Muffin Man!
Oh, the
Well,
Muffin Man.
she's married to the Muffin Man.
Ellico?
The Muffin Man!
Oh man, I love it.
I love Shrek. I love Shrek so freaking much. So the Muffin Man was actually a warning about a serial killer.
I'm Pow. That's it.
He was referred to as the Muffin Man of Drury Lane.
That's sad.
Of Drury Lane?
Drury, yes.
Oh. D-R-U-R-Y. There we go. He was known as the Drury Lane Dicer and was one of the first serial killers in England.
His real name
What?
was Frederick Thomas Linwood. Yes.
Oh. Wait, what
He
would
was
he
born
kill?
in I believe it was children, but let me double check really quick. He was born in 1563 and died in 1612. This is why I saved this one for the end of my little spiel, because it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Victorian England. It was common for families to have
It's so
fresh foods
intense because the
delivered to
music
their
and then
home.
it's just like the
If
screen
you're in the
shaking.
U.S., imagine the milkman from the 50s. Same deal. Every morning, Victorian families could expect to find a parcel of bread for that day's meals. A popular morning meal was muffins, but these were more like English muffin bread and less like the sugary sweet American muffin. The muffin man would make his deliveries just like other bakers, but he would lure children away from their homes by playfully tying a string to a muffin and pulling it away from the steps where the parcel lay. The kids, likely thinking this was a fun game, would chase the muffins, which led to the Muffin Man's bakery, where he would kill the children, but not before torturing them. The Muffin Man did not appreciate the fierce competition in his
Okay,
surrounding
so
neighborhoods,
anyway.
so he murdered 7 other bakers, or so the tales go. The life of a baker in Victorian England was not lucrative or pleasant, for starters, everyone wanting their bread delivered. The
No.
middle class could afford to have fresh foods delivered to their homes during various times of the year. Bread deliveries would skyrocket. However, the bakers did not have giant electric mixers and could not afford to hire a staff,
Go!
so they had to do all the work themselves, which meant that
Save
their
on the
daily shift
TV.
would begin around 10 or 11 at night, leaving only time for sleep during the moments when the dough was rising. Working under such strenuous circumstances commonly meant the quality of the bread was a
I
crapshoot.
can't. That was literally just save the person who saved you.
Damn.
So a lot of bakers would actually do double time and knead the dough with their feet.
Oh!
Feet?
Just a little fun fact added on to the story there. But yeah, so that's what's believed to be the history and story behind the Muffin Man.
Alright, bro.
So yeah, good time.
This is gonna be terrible. Yeah.
Hi DJ. Wow, that's something. That is definitely something.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yep. Um so that's the bulk of the nursery rhymes. Oh my goodness, DJ. I got rid of all of
Oh,
my
I ran into that guy and he died.
oh shit.
What is this?
I forgot to do something, guys.
I got
Don't
some
look at
worse
my
ones
emotes.
if you want to see.
Don't look at my emotes
Oh
yet.
my goodness!
Oh no. Don't look at my emotes, guys.
Oh,
Okay. There we
are
go. We're
those your
clear.
emotes?
No, those are not my emotes. Holy crap. Goodness gracious. I feel like those are the ones that they mentioned in that whole TOS thing. Holy
For
shit, dude.
sure. For sure.
Gosh golly. Okay, but
Alrighty.
I'm gonna get rid of those though. Just yeah. Now that we've seen them, we'll get rid of those. Yeah, I'm not sure how a lot of those are a thing on Kick. There has been some stuff mentioned in the TOS, but holy crap. Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, so
Well.
ooh, my brain's all scattered now.
I know. I can't even think straight right now. What the fudge, man? The plague, my eyes. Kick is crazy. Haha. Wait, were you in her channel when you just saw that? Yeah, you're not wrong, Master Shred. That Kick is insane. They're not allowed those though. They do have TOS.
Yeah.
She's bothered. I think she's a little hot and bothered. I see some little rosy cheeks coming out.
That's the blush.
Oh, sure. I didn't see it earlier. Sucker. No, just kidding. Oh man. Yeah.
So
That's kind of crazy.
yeah. So I did some research on the actual fairy tales as well, and the ones that have real life meanings behind them or like history.
Uh huh.
And I don't know if you want to dive into those tonight or if you want to just hang out and chit chat with chat and hang around the campfire, or if you want to keep going, it's up to you. Or we could play a game.
I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get some games in. We've been going
Yeah.
for about an hour and a half now. I think that's pretty good as far as the podcast side of things.
Yes, that's plenty for Missy to edit.
Yes, yes, and you still have to teach me how to edit. Guys, if
Yes.
anybody in the channel, in any of our channels or chats or whatever, if y'all know how to edit, I would love to take a course. Colton,
Come see us.
if you are still here, you sucker face, like, I really know that you're really good at editing. Like, Colton has some really good edits on YouTube. Maybe you could teach me, give me a 30-minute course. I would love to see it and learn. Because this podcast is something we're really wanting to pop off with, and this is something that we really want to showcase. Although yours was really good too, Missy. I just feel like we could definitely do like some better improvements as far as like
Yes.
adding certain things and making. I tried to do my own. Oh my gosh. The video.
It took me over a week. Over a week to get episode 1 up on YouTube. It took me over a week, guys. Because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, so I'm just like, let's do this, and let's move this here, and let's add this, and yeah.
Yeah.
My video for Fae Farm came out a little bit better, I think.
Oh yes, let's go.
I'm getting better.
Hell yeah!
I'm
So are we gonna
definitely
play
getting better.
some Demonologist, or what did you want to play?
Yeah, I can be brave.
Yeah, a little brave.
Yeah, does anybody want to play with us? Anybody else want to get scared shitless?
All right, we are going to play Demonologist. Scream Queens live on Demonologist. Yeah, if anybody has Demonologist and you want to come grind it out with us, play a couple of games, whatever it may be, we are more than willing to. Master Shred, if you got Demonologist, come join us. We would love to have you.
Hey. Play.
She's like, please come play because I'm scared.
I'm terrified.
I can't spell. Also, guys, I am 2 away from my 300. Yay!
Oh, shit.
We're so close.
So if anybody in my chat is not already following Karma, you better get your ass over there and follow her. Shout out at Deadly Karma. Go follow her right now. Go follow her.
You the best.
She's a W. She's a W mod, W bestie friend, W everything.
I don't think I'm a W mod. That is definitely Missy. But
I mean, nobody can be better at modding than
that is a golden fact right there. Because you are amazing.
Let's be real here. But yeah. And right now, I'm at 539 followers. By the way, Karma, have you updated the giveaway board for your end?
I have not. I gotta add one person to it. I will get that done shortly.
Okay. So, just so you guys know, we are doing a mega massive freaking fracking giveaway at the end of the month. And every sub gets you an extra entry into this drawing. Every single sub gets you an extra entry. I can't say that it's only open to subs because that's against TOS. So, you guys get extra chances. That's how we're going to work that. So, for every single person that's in chat that day, they will get an entry. Hi, Santi.
Hi, I
So
love
they'll
it.
all get an entry, but then also you guys will all get an entry if you're present in chat. Plus, you'll get the sub
I
entry.
survived.
You get an entry. You get an entry. We all get an entry.
And
I love it.
I believe I need to make a total bar down here. Let me do that real quick.
Oh no.
Some
Somebody will choose an angel.
oops, I did it wrong.
Oh God, what was that? That scared the
What?
badonkers off of me.
Choose an angel.
I don't know.
What
Something
happened?
went ding.
Oh, I don't know.
There we go.
Let's see. So we're copying that. There we go, and then we're gonna hit some. Excellent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Good job.
Oh.
And then we're gonna do yours right there and some. There we go. All right, and guys, just so you all are aware, we are currently at 23 on my stream. If we get to 100 subs by the end of this month, which is coming up fast, I'm getting scared. If we get to that 100 sub goal, we are going to double the mega massive freaking fracking giveaway. Just so you know. And but wait, there's more. We'll be able to do crazy ass giveaways throughout the month of October. I'm talking at least one giveaway a week, if not 2 or 3 giveaways per week. Because October is the Spooky Sisters month. That is how we shine. So I want to do all sorts of crazy stuff, including a big party. A big ass party that you are all invited to, where we're gonna do games, we're gonna have prizes, we want to do all sorts of shit. Now this mega massive freaking frackin', giveaway is basically going to be a gift basket of all sorts of things.
I do not.
It's
I'm
going.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry.
You're good.
No worries,
it's
Master.
going to have
No worries,
some
Ace.
freshen up stuff. It's going to have some other things from some of my affiliates, like Buddha Tea, Timu, for sure. And then probably some stuff that I make, like some candles or some wax melts and some resin jewelry and things like that. And then Karma is going to be doing some Steam giveaway stuff in with that, right?
Yes, I will be giving away some
code or something.
scary games. Yes.
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 I'm excited.
I don't understand though. My screen is black. What the fudge, man?
Well, that's not good.
Nope.
So yeah, if we reach that 100 sub goal for me for this month, I'm doubling it. But just know that every sub from here to the end of the month, for myself or for Karma, gets you an extra entry for the giveaway, for the single giveaway. If we reach the 100 sub goal, then you'll get that extra entry for both giveaways. That makes sense? But wait, we're Billy Mays up in this bitch today. But wait, there's more, okay? The top gifter for my stream for the month gets to name my Stardew Valley chicken. Which, one second.
Boy, don't turn black. It's black. Why is it black? What the French toast? I will be right back. I gotta get Chris to come look at my computer. Give me a sec.
No worries. I get Beyondist in here to get me the Stardew chicken. in any case, I can just show you guys. Let's see here. I'll do a window capture. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I can see the game
Uh-huh.
on stream, but
Oh,
I
that's
can't
weird.
see it on my monitor. What the French toast is going on? This is so...
And mine just went black for some reason.
Yeah,
and
mine's
it's not
black.
showing.
Yours is black?
Uh-huh.
Mine's black.
Like, I'm trying to share my window. Ah, there we go. Check your properties.
Where do I check my properties? What do you mean?
You use Streamlabs. On Streamlabs for the window capture.
Do I need to just make a new window capture, maybe? Well, no,
That
because
could
it's my
happen,
game.
yeah.
It's actually the game.
Oh.
I can see the game on stream. I just can't see the game on my monitor. My monitor's black, but I can see it. I don't know what to do.
So guys, this is the chicken that the top gifter for the month will get to name.
I am so confused right now, guys. Y'all can see
I have
the
one
game,
of those. It's over on my shelf.
but I cannot.
But Beyondus has disappeared somewhere, and I can't.
Oh my
find him.
gosh.
And I can't get around my backdrop without it
Okay.
all going crazy. So yeah, that's the chicken, guys. So anybody that wants to name him, the top gifter of the month is currently Yamidoos with 6 subs. So if you want the honor of naming him, that's your goal.
What is going on?
Alright.
I can... What's really weird, I can see the game until I go in, like, I can see the board, and then all of a sudden it turns black. It's so weird.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I don't know why it's doing that. Anybody? Anybody in the channels?
And it's just running really laggy.
I'm gonna uninstall real quick and reinstall it. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe. Well,
hopefully.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed it'll
Jinx.
fix.
Jinx.
Yes. Jinx,
Yes.
jinx, jinx. Peach poke, you owe me a Coke. Punch in the head, you
And
owe me a
guys-
keg.
Exclamation freshen up in the chat. Herbal, do you want to play with us?
Does he have Demonologist?
Do you have Demonologist? You can play with us.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Ace, thank you, thank you. Does he have it?
You don't?
What the
You should
snuff?
get it. It's super scary.
Does he like scary games?
Oh, he has Faz, but I don't have Faz. Demonologist is pretty good, though. Gotta say.
It's
As scary as
scarier.
it is.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it is scarier. I scream. Wait.
Oh my god, Herbal, me too. Me too. Okay, so you can hang out and scream with me, okay? Yeah. In fact, if you want to get in the damn Discord with us, you can just scream with me. In fact, let me put my let me
Dude,
put the
if he's
camera
a
on.
screamer, that would be such good content. Tell him he
I
has
know,
to
right?
get this.
Well, hello guys.
Dude, I love the
Alright.
color of your lipstick. That color is so pretty.
It's
What color is that?
literally So I did a black liner. It's like a crayon type coloring. And then I have this liquid matte stuff.
Uh-huh.
and it's like what was the color? It was some Katy Perry liquid cat thing or something
Huh.
in like this weird mauve color.
It looks
And then I
really
put
pretty.
red. I put this like really dark rosy, the one that I have on my eyes actually. I put this color on my lips as well.
Oh.
It
Look
feels
at
kind of
you.
cakey right now though. I'm kind of irritated about it.
Oh no. Well, it looks great. It looks lovely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Where's my top? Let's stay up.
Guys, fingers
Top
crossed we're able to not have a black screen.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, this isn't good.
What happened?
Now it's black from the start.
Uh-oh.
You can see it on stream though.
I see your library screen.
No, look, like you
your
it says
Steam
Clock
library?
Wizard. You'll see it here in a second. It says Clock Wizard, but my screen is black. But on stream you can see
Oh,
it.
weird.
Why is that? That is so weird. Hey, Catmel! Thank you for the raid, baby girl!
Oh, goodness.
Oh my gosh.
W Raid, W.
Yes, let's go on Twitch. Playing on. Oh, hold on. What did I do? Wait. Oh. What? If I.
Oh, there's
what?
a guy right here too.
Hold up. So if I press
What
the
is
Windows key,
happening?
I can see.
Yep, I am.
In here, I can. If I,
I
press.
see Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I'm playing a clip for the raid. Thank you so
Oh.
much, Kat. I appreciate you,
Gotcha.
love.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to
Don't
have
let
those
him-
for us
Don't
on
let his
Kick.
friend get him.
Playing on
Be
your own
drunk, yes.
stream with the delay
Yes.
is what real hardcore players do.
Hey, I've done that before.
Where I
Not
play
even
off of the stream,
Off
bro.
of OBS, yeah.
I would die so
Pretty much.
fast. Watch a freaking ghost.
You'd
would
be
come
like
at
running
me.
into the walls. Yeah.
Well, can I even move? Hold on. Am I moving? Oh,
I see where it has the volume.
okay.
What is your monitor display set to?
It might be the
Yeah, it
resolution
could be. Yeah.
or a full
That's
screen.
what I was thinking.
But okay, so if I press, hold on, I pressed escape. Do we see escape? We gotta wait for the delay. Okay, help me, guys, navigate me. I need settings.
All right. Up.
Am I close?
Slow down. Slow down. Go down just a smidge. Down and to the right.
Am I there?
To the right more. To the right. Go slow. Though. Go nice and slow because it is on a delay. Up a little.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just look at your own stream.
I am. It's just, it's still
to the
hard.
left. There you go. Settings. Got it.
Am I there?
Yep.
Okay, I clicked. Did it do anything?
Try again.
Click.
Am
Am I on it? I can't.
Yeah.
I am?
Move up just a hair.
Okay, did I? Guys, this is rough.
Okay, right there. Oh,
Oh,
you went up too far.
okay, I'm coming down.
There. Too far. Go half of what you just did.
My, so, because it's like this, I guess, oh my god,
Oop,
it's like
you
my
had it.
stuff's on crack. My
Yeah, I don't
sensitivity is
understand.
super high.
Right there. Right. Oh.
This is funny. Oh, Billy.
Like, just creep it up.
I creep.
Right there. Right there.
Okay, I clicked. Please open.
Nothing. Oh, yes, you got it. Okay. Display. It says full screen. I mean, that's what you want, right? Or do you want it windowed?
Let's try Windows. Oh god, this is gonna
Okay.
take forever.
Okay, go down and to the right.
Come on.
Or maybe we could just hit revert and have it go back to the default.
I don't know what the default is.
Okay, so go all the way down to the bottom. So go all the way down. We're gonna hit the restored or reset to default. We're gonna try that.
Okay, I'm watching the stream delay of
V
YouTube.
truck.
Watching the delay is beautiful.
You guys, this is quality content right here.
Oh wait, where'd my
Alright,
cursor go?
You're almost there. You're almost there. Go down.
Okay.
Keep going. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Did I go too far? Okay, I clicked.
You're there. Reset to default. Clicked.
Okay.
Did that do anything for you?
Nope.
Frig.
What is it set at? Because it's so small for me. Like, I can't tell what it's set at.
It's set at full screen.
Okay, so let's change that to window.
1920 by 1080. Okay, so back up.
Am I come on! You can do it! Oh god. I'm telling you, my
You're so
sensitivity
close.
is like 1,000 right now.
Okay, you're in the zone. Up just a smidge.
Okay, I went up a little bit.
Scooch, just a scooch. Just a little scooch. A
Okay.
little more. Okay, now to the left. Or actually, we need you to go to the right.
Oh, we
Try
gotta
to
go
go in a
right?
straight line to the right.
Oh god.
Either way, I guess.
Am I
try
there?
Clicking. Just try clicking and see what it does.
What it did?
There, right there. Click.
Did
It's not doing anything, so you might have to go to the arrow on the right. So just go directly to the right from there. Just literally, oh, we dipped down some.
Yeah, we did.
Keep going to the right. Keep going to the right.
God, this is
And
so
then up.
freaking hard. Oh,
Up,
Billy.
too far. Go back. Like a half an inch. Okay. Go to the left half an inch.
Is it moving?
It's moving. Okay, stop.
Oh no.
Go back. Just a hair. Just a scooch. Just wiggle the mouse to the right just a little.
Did it move?
A little more.
Did it move? This is so bad.
Little more.
Come on.
You're so close there. You're so close.
So close yet
You're so
so far.
close.
Ah.
You're
Ah.
so close.
I clicked.
Oh, got it.
What'd it do?
Okay. Windowed full screen.
Windowed full screen. Mouse is paused. Keep going to the right. Karma is trying to move up. Just a scooch more to the right. Karma is clicking the thing. Did I get it yet? Okay. Oh man, I'm sorry. Hold on. I got my hand off the mouse.
You can click it. Oh, there goes the mouse entirely. God damn it.
Okay, hold on. So now do I click back or do I have to click apply? I can't tell if there's an apply button.
There is an apply button. Okay, so go up from where you are.
Up?
Up.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I
To the
there?
right.
Oh, Billy.
Almost. Oh, no, too far. Go down some.
Did I go down? I don't know if it went down.
Yes. Now go to the right.
Okay. Did it go?
Yep. And down just a smidge.
Did it go? Please tell me it went.
Yes. Nope. Too far. Oh, up a little.
Billy.
You're okay. Go up and to the right just a smidge. Just a tiny bit.
This is so
To the right.
hard.
To the right.
God, dogs, this is so freaking hard.
I feel like I need to be showing.
Am I in it?
Here. You're still below it. Up a little.
Okay, I went up just a tad.
Yeah, just a hair. There you go. Click.
Still
Okay,
nothing.
did that help?
No.
Damn it.
Give me just a second.
I think it's something with your computer display, not the actual game settings. End stream and restart. She might have to. Damn. We tried very hard, though. We definitely did. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
I think what I might go ahead and do, since I am not able to see, unfortunately, Chris, he started another game of Rogue, so it's going to be like another 15 minutes before he's done.
Gotcha.
I might go ahead and just end stream here, raid out to you, and then I got to get this fixed somehow, some way, because I can't play a freaking game.
So Herbal recommended just restarting the computer entirely.
Okay. Well, on that note, oh God. Can I get over here? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and raid out to you.
Okay.
Because
I'll keep everybody hostage, and then you can reset, and then you can come back.
And we'll try. We'll try to see if that works. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we are going to raid out to Missy. Drop those follows if you haven't already. Love you guys. I will be back. Give me like 3 minutes to restart. Okay. There we go.
My God.
Okay. I will be right back. Right back.
Alrighty. So we're going to sit tight. We're just going to scroll through Twitter a little bit or something.
Restart.